Hey, hey, hey.
Hey Mo, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. Okay.
Just
We're doing a little midday live.
yes. Changing it up.
Woo-hoo.
Seeing if people,
Yeah.
you want to help your work day go by, check it out, see what we're talking about, the latest topics in the news and in the world and in the USA.
All
Yeah.
kind of stuff going on.
All
All kind
kind
of stuff.
of
And if you
man.
miss it, you can always watch it later. You
Olympics, I didn't.
didn't watch the Olympics
Nope. I just saw
at
clips
all?
at
Really?
all.
Well, it's done.
Yeah.
So you can catch it on YouTube or the TikTokies or wherever. I don't know. I don't know if it's still on Peacock and stuff.
Yeah, I probably recorded.
I'm sure you saw I guess the first time they had breakdancing.
Oh god. What was her name? Ray Gunn or something? That is
Reagan.
and then I
What?
saw Snoop Dogg posted a video and like there were some talented break dancers there.
Yeah, they're
Like
not doing it again next year or next 2028 in LA. They're not doing breakdancing again.
good.
I
I
mean, it's
didn't
not a
have
sport. Is it a sport?
it takes skill. I mean,
I mean, a
ballet
lot of things take skill.
is ballet in the Olympic? I don't even know. Is dance in the Olympic?
No. It's
Gymnastics.
artistic.
Yeah,
It's
it's more
dance, but I
artistic than like gymnastics is the dance. So I guess closest you're gonna get. And skating.
can we
Um
talk about her though? Can we I have a little clip to refresh everybody's memory
yeah, and,
if you
yeah,
want to
let's
see
talk
it.
about it because there's some scandal.
Really? Okay, let's see the video and then you tell me the scandal because I don't know the scandal. Okay,
All
here's the
right.
video. Okay?
Right, all right, all right.
Mess. Mess. She was
The
bunny
actual
hopping.
what the actual
Yeah, Australia. And people are like, "I'm sorry, Olympics. This I don't we're from Australia and I don't even know what that is." Like,
well,
what?
so the what do you call it? The uh controversy is that
Mhm.
she created a foundation. Her husband was a judge on the for the breakdancing.
Oh.
Uh and then she
In Australia?
basically in Australia. Yeah, so she basically set it up for her own success. So there are a lot of questionable things that are people are investigating now. And the last I saw, she's saying this is has been devastating. So because I mean,
Because she's
people are.
embarrassed?
I think it has to be because she's embarrassed. What else?
But what was she thinking?
What was that? How did that qualify? I can't dance. I'm not saying I can, but still, I'm not in the Olympics.
I
Like,
mean, what was she thinking was gonna happen? She had to know.
mm-hmm.
And then she had that, like, the facial expressions because she was looking like she was putting it down. Like, she
Yeah,
was mad
like
dogging people and stuff, like,
yeah, and then she was doing it out in the streets.
mm-mm. Poor baby. Mm-mm.
That was a mess, and
Well,
so
she made a name for herself.
yeah,
We're gonna remember her. That's history.
is
Wow.
this another example of white privilege?
If that's what you wanna call it, I don't know what that
Like, come on.
Woo! But some of them are really good. Some of
Really?
the, competitors were amazing.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
saw a reel that highlighted different dancers in Australia who could have done
Mhm.
a better job than she did. So,
Yeah, see, that's
uh,
messed up.
yeah, so she took away
Yeah.
opportunity from other people, but she created the opportunity as well, it seems. So, uh,
Shed light on the sport or the event or whatever you
yeah,
wanna call it.
yeah. Break
Yeah.
into electric boogaloo, electric
Did she
boogaloo.
I can't.
Hard to see. I like the one where the bones are cracking and the squeaky sounds, like
But then she ended it like this,
yeah, like a
like with
b-boy.
that so
Mhm.
serious.
Yeah,
Couldn't.
word to the mother.
Right?
Yeah,
Wow.
boy.
She was so serious. She thought she did something. She really did. Whew. Well, there's also controversy with women's gymnastics. I don't know if
Oh,
you've been following that, but,
mm.
Jordan Chiles, who's
Oh,
from
yeah.
my neck of the woods here in Washington, got the bronze on the floor, for the floor, like women's floor gymnastics, and she got the bronze after her coach, um, I guess, contested the scores or whatever. They didn't factor in her difficulty level, and so when they did, it brought her up from
Mhm,
fifth place to third, so she got the bronze, um, taking it from the Romanian gymnast, and so she got the medal, the whole ceremony. And then after, like, I think it was 7 days after, 8 days after,
mm,
Romania challenged it, saying that they had brought their inquiry too late. I think they have, like, a minute to bring
mm.
their,
Or
challenge or
take
whatever, and yeah, a minute and 4 seconds is when Jordan Chiles's coach brought the claim or whatever, so they were trying to take it back. Yeah, so I don't know, but there's 3 people. There's a couple errors that happened. Somebody else got a deduction for stepping out of bounds, and she never stepped out of bounds, so there are 3 gymnasts who have a claim to that bronze medal,
mm,
and the judges, the Olympic judges are the ones who have messed up, and so there's like a kind of like a call all over, like, social media, and people are saying that all 3 of them should just get the medal, 'cause
mhm.
y'all messed up,
I like
and there's
that.
nobody who has more of a claim to it than the other, 'cause
Mhm.
nobody knows how to fix it.
Yeah,
So, I don't think she should give it back, though. I
yeah.
don't.
I like that idea that they all should. Oh, yeah, because it's in her possession, right? So
Yeah,
she's
you gonna have to come and get it. Come and
yeah,
get it.
"Take these off my cold dead hand." Shoot.
Right? Come and get it. But it's their error, so it's like, I don't think anybody should suffer because you guys were incompetent, so
Okay, so it's nothing racial because I saw people were trying to make it racial.
people were being racial. There was a lot of posts and stuff in Romania,
Huh?
and you know how people were making it racial. They were saying things they didn't need to say about her,
Like, I mean, the general.
like just saying that she needed to give it back. She stole it, but making it talking about her in a racial
Mm,
way. Not that it was a race thing, but in speaking
yeah,
about her, it was derogatory and disrespectful. Um, but the whole thing was just a mess, and it's
yeah,
unfortunate. And
yeah.
she took down all of her social media because she was like, I can't handle
Aw,
this," and so that's sad. Um,
damn, you do all that work and, like, to
yeah.
just have it taken away like that.
Mhm.
Any other Olympic
So
highlights of what's her name?
who? Which one?
The black
Lots
woman,
of what's their names?
she
Simone
made
Biles? Oh, Tara Davis Woodhull? I love her and her husband. I don't know, you froze. You froze! You frozen. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if she meant Tara Woodhull, Davis Woodhull, the long jumper. She got the gold, and they're so cute. What happened? What happened? What happened? Ooh. Is anybody in here? Let's see. Anybody watching? It's just me. Hopefully Mo jumps back on soon. But yeah, the Olympic wrap up. Simone Biles, I just saw, is going to be finishing off her last 2 years of college, junior and senior year, at my alma mater, which is really exciting. So she's going to be a Bruin. She's going to UCLA, which is going to be a great addition to their women's gymnastics team. So I'm really excited for her. Um, yeah, I don't know. What else is there about the Olympics? I don't know. The next Olympics, 2028, is going to be in Los Angeles. I think there's already been some uproar about that. A lot of people are saying where and how are they going to handle the logistics of that. I know that have already, I think 84 was in Los Angeles, so I'm sure they have the infrastructure. They have places for events to take place. But there is a large homeless issue right now, and the population has increased a lot in Los Angeles. So they're going to have a lot to take care of in the next 4 years to make LA Olympic ready for everybody to get there. The homeless population has just really exploded. So they're going to have a lot of work to do before the world can descend upon Los Angeles.
Yeah, because
So,
Los Angeles is a mess.
yeah, it's overpopulated and the homeless have like
Yeah, you
multiplied.
probably had when we used to live there. Phew,
Yeah, and
it's
it's
worse.
post-COVID, it's even worse.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna do, to make it safe, to make it, clear it out for
Mhm.
everybody to be there, plus spectators and the athletes and everybody to be there for the
Yeah.
games. Yeah, so
Somebody said the earthquake was LA getting ready for the Olympics.
glad to be out of Cali. I don't miss those. What else? What else is going on?
Oh my
We got
gosh,
Tom
did you listen to
what?
the Elon Musk
Oh,
conversation?
Lord.
I
I
felt
did. I didn't want to. You told me about it, and then I did. It
he was
was
just
ridiculous.
rambling, like, he
It
didn't
was
make.
not a good idea to do that. Whoever his people are should not have let him do that.
So I think he's doing a some kinda game. He's playing some kinda game because I listened to him today, I think it was, or overnight. You know how YouTube just automatically plays stuff? And it
Mhm,
played a speech of his. He was very clear and concise, very
mhm,
fear-driven, fear-mongering, talking about
mhm.
the immigrants are going to come, they're gonna take your jobs, they're gonna rape you, or are
Oh,
you?
Lord.
They're
Grape
gonna
you. Grape.
yeah, grape. Yeah, they're gonna grape you, they're going to steal your jobs. They're staying in hotels that you can't even afford. They're getting housing while you're working hard. Imma take away taxes on tips. Like, he was
Yeah,
saying stuff that will get people hyped up, and he
right.
was clear about it. But, nothing, like, unusual for him to say, but it was just clear, concise, and fear-mongering.
Was that a pre-written speech off a
I'm not
teleprompter?
sure. I'm not sure. I was asleep. Like, I had it on, like, I woke up to it, and I was just like, "Dang."
Yeah. I don't think it was a good look for him to have done that interview with Elon Musk.
Did you
I
see
think
like, no, nobody saw it.
I think it was better to s for him to be seen and speaking because just hearing his voice highlights his age, um, which is not something that he wants I would think he wants highlighted. He
Yeah.
sounded bad. A lot of like I was watching it or listening to it on a
Mhm.
live stream and the comments and stuff, it was a lot of like lispy slurring and it was almost like karma in the way that he used to make fun of Nancy Pelosi and like, oh, she's holding her dentures in and all that kind of talk because that's what it sounded like. Shush, shush, like she's
Okay.
holding his teeth
Yeah.
in. Um, and so it was not a good look for him to have done that. He didn't sound like himself. So people were wondering, is that really him? Um, but it didn't sound like the actual audio did not sound right.
Yeah.
So it's better for him to do in-person stuff because I think looking at him and taking in like the whole like all the optics, you don't hear what we heard.
Mhm.
So it wasn't good, I
Yeah,
don't
it was,
think.
and then there was also there were some technical difficulties, and,
Yeah.
they tried to say it was a hack, like a denial of service, a hack, but who knows if that really
And he's
happened.
supposed to be this tech genius, Elon
Right.
Musk, and he
Yeah.
can't even live stream.
Yeah, they said, like, everything I said there was no interruption like that. That was just they couldn't hold the capacity, that's all.
Ooh, we got people in here. If you're in here, put where you're at in the comments.
Welcome.
Just
Let us know
curious who's
if you're watching.
joining us. And then I heard this morning, I don't have the details on it, but uh, Trump mentioned something to Elon saying that he respected him and how he is. He wants him to join in his next administration, something to do with labor, and how he
Mm.
respects him, because he's like, oh, if you want to protest, or if you want to picket, or what's it called? Why am I drawing a blank?
Boycott?
Strike. If you want to
Oh,
strike,
sorry.
if you want
Mhm.
to strike, you just say, well, you're done. If you want to strike, you're out of here. You're not working here anymore. Basically, like, I'll fire you, whatever. And so now the auto workers union filed a claim or suit or something against Elon Musk and Trump. So there's some legal ramifications for the words that Trump said during that. I have to look further into that. I don't know exactly the details.
Oh, shoot.
So if you're listening or watching this, like, look into it. If you can find the information, put it in the comments or whatever. Let me know what's going on. But I heard that this morning on a podcast, that because of what he said, which is also another, like, bad point for him. Like, he shouldn't be doing these kinds of interviews and speeches, because he has very loose lips and he just
Oh,
says
yeah,
whatever.
United Auto Workers.
And he
Damn.
gets, yeah, did you look it up? He's getting himself in trouble. His people need to
They filed a
keep him
federal charge.
together.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's like, whoever his handlers are, if he has them, they need to rein him in a bit. Yeah. And I think Nikki Haley was saying something too about, like, how they need to get coalesce around, like, one message, one thing they're going to say, because talking about how she looks, okay, Brooklyn.
DK,
Um,
jealous.
but, like, they need to come up with, like, I guess, one attack or one line of how they want to approach this, because they're all over the place. They're all
Yeah,
over the
all over
place.
the place, trying to fearmonger, trying to, like, that's so funny because he was talking about removing taxes on tips, but then
Mhm.
out of the same mouth, he's talking about firing anyone who goes on strike. Like,
And
make
that's definitely anti-union.
yeah, that's
Um,
clear.
so that's I I don't know. He's not for the working people, and there's a lot of people who support him that are like, "Oh, he's for the everyday, working people. He's for the middle class. He's for, you know,
I follow
I don't
Chris
know."
when he is convinced the election
Mhm.
is Trump's to lose, and
I
he's
don't I
saying,
mean, I don't know.
yeah,
I
I don't
feel like it's I don't know, and I don't trust any information,
yeah,
like, because
because
there's polls left and right. Nothing is real to me anymore. So it's just we're just gonna find out on November 5th at, like, midnight or whatever, and we're just gonna see what happens, because I don't I don't trust anything. After 2016, nothing is real to me anymore.
right?
It's
Nothing
just
is real.
it's unreal.
It could be real and then still get overturned by Supreme Court or something, so
Yes. And I think that's what we're looking at, because even if Kamala Harris wins, it's not gonna be a win until it's worked its way through SCOTUS and all the things.
mhm.
So I don't know. It's
Yep,
anyone's ball. Exactly. It's anyone's. And who knows? I mean, after 2020 or whatever, January 6th, like, I don't know what's coming. And I think it's really funny how people are like, "Oh no, nothing like that's gonna happen." Well, we didn't think that was gonna
yeah,
happen. So
I'll never forget, Brian
yeah.
laughed at the idea of Trump becoming president, and that made me mad because I'm like, "This is a possibility, it's not a laughing matter," and look what happened. He became president.
Yeah. That's nuts. And I
How's
think
your
there's a
girl
lot of
oh,
how's who?
no, you think there's a lot of what?
Um, ooh, music? I hear
Mm,
music. No, I've seen a lot of criticism of Kamala Harris. I mean, I
mhm,
know we have it in the title, Code Switching Kamala. Um, a lot of criticism about her. We talked last week about how Trump said she turned black, and there's
mm,
still a lot of criticism around her racial identity,
mhm.
and people are saying that she's pandering. There's a lot of
Yeah.
black content creators talking about how she's using a quote unquote black scent.
Well, I said it too,
Um,
remember? We had a whole conversation.
yeah. Um, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know how
But you made
I
a good point because we were talking about code switching, and if you don't,
yeah.
it sounds like you're changing the way you speak based on the audience. So, for instance, you
I
probably, if you're giving a presentation, won't say, "I'm finna give you a presentation," whereas we're having a
at work. I'm gonna give you a presentation right now.
yeah.
Like, Yeah. Well, here's an example I found, and this is where people are
Facts.
saying she's using a Southern accent or she's using a black scent, which is like
Mhm.
I find a little
Oh,
offensive,
do you have
black
a
scent.
clip?
Yeah. So it's really short, but this is what they're talking about. So here it is.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Yes, we will.
We gonna do it again. That's what's wrong with that. We gonna do it again.
Because that's not how she speaks.
But here's my thing
You
is,
don't
do we
do
know
it
how
how
she
you think
speaks?
she's comfortable.
But do we know how she speaks? We know how she speaks in a professional setting.
Yeah, this is a
You know what I
professional
mean?
setting. So
But
that's what I'm
she's
saying.
comfortable now. Here's
Yeah.
the thing, because I read an article on code switching. And a lot of it has to do with and the article that I read was about, is it like a survival strategy? Because if
Mm,
you think about it, code switching is not, it's not just language, it's about hair, right? And
mhm.
we know about that, like how your hair, a lot of times, like for me even, I wouldn't go to a job interview unless my hair was straight. I
Oh,
would
wow.
press it out, it would be straight, right? This is back, I mean,
Yeah.
not now. And so that's why it's another thing I wanted to bring up is I think code switching is generational, because I feel like today, and I feel like a lot of younger, maybe Gen Z, Alpha, maybe they don't understand it the way that boomers do.
Mhm.
I don't know if she's a boomer. Yeah. 64?
She's
1964? I don't know.
yeah.
Boomers, maybe Gen X even. Code switching means something different to those generations than it does to Gen Z. Because
Mhm.
today you can show up as yourself
Yeah.
and you can represent as you are. But I
You can
think if you're a boomer, you couldn't. You
but you
couldn't
still
show up
can't
and speak the way you did.
this could be a
But
whole episode because
I mean, it could. It
like
could.
hair, like, maybe it took me so long to find work because my hair, you never know, but
You
it's like
never know.
authentic self. The whole National Association of Black Journalists panel Trump was on, everybody had a wig on.
Yeah.
And so
But I think
you think what?
uh I think also people a big part of it is they are questioning her blackness. And I think that is it's a piece that's kind of like I mean, I don't know how to articulate it.
Mhm.
Um it's uh, a biracial thing too, I feel like, is that she will never be black enough, right? It doesn't matter if she went to Howard, doesn't matter if she's an AKA, it doesn't matter if she was the president of the Black Law Students Association in law school. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter. If she speaks a certain way that's considered a black accent, she's pandering, she's fake. That's
Yeah.
fake. You don't know what she talks at home. You have no
So
idea.
I know a comparison to make Drake because we talked about Drake before,
Right.
and he definitely had a made up a fake Southern accent. I watched a
Sure.
YouTube went through all of his youth, and then he came up, and then he started like having this. He's Canadian, like he was on Degrassi and stuff,
Sure.
and
Sure.
then all of a sudden yeah, like he's
Yeah.
talking like that because it is pandering. That's his audience wants that. So,
Right.
but
I
like
mean, I
you said,
can't speak for Drake. I mean, this she's a whole different person though. Like she's got a history of this. Like I don't even know. I have another clip though. I mean, she's sitting here. They had the 50th annual hip hop anniversary at the White House. So we've seen the clip of her in the pink pants and the printed top. She's dancing a Q-tip, right? I have the
no,
clip of it
okay.
here.
Divine, go to her.
Two women at the same time, tank and I swimmer. I got the girl twisted till she open when you whisper.
Yeah,
That's just a little clip, but she was dancing to it. I mean, I don't know what else we need to show. There's another clip of her cussing, like when she says, "Here, let me just show this."
We have to know that sometimes people will open the door for you and leave it open, sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that fucking door down.
Like I feel like she's getting comfortable because she's in a position of power in the sense that she's at the top of the ticket,
Mhm.
and who's going to tell her shit?
Yeah.
I think that's where we're seeing her get a little more comfortable in how she's speaking, how she gets to present herself how she is.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're seeing. But I think it's really fucked up that people are questioning how she's speaking, how she's like, we really don't know who
I
she
just
is at
compared
home.
her other like, I looked at some Oakland speeches to try to see, like and then she was also in the South, so it could I mean, it probably was pandering. I pander sometimes. I mean, it's just like your audience. If I'm talking to you, I'm probably gonna be more relaxed and sound different than what I sound like talking to somebody in a professional setting, probably. So whether she's black or black, Indian, or whatever racial background, the whites will still say she's black. So she's getting it from all sides, 3 sides, huh? Black, white, Asian. Sheesh Louise.
That this is even like taking a major portion of the discussion. When there's other things we could be talking about,
Yeah.
like policies or whatever.
It's just another distraction, just like her love life and all those other things, just distractions.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. She's stating the same points, like she's stating her points and trying to become president. So what?
What?
Hey,
At least
Ben
she's not orange. Okay, Ben Holden. Welcome back, Ben.
Orange.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But I just think it's I don't know. I just find it like black content creators making videos criticizing that.
Ooh, do
rubs
you
me
have
the wrong way. No, I didn't.
You said
It
get
just
them
rubbed me the
like
wrong way.
time of day?
It just rubbed me the wrong way.
Rub me the wrong
Um,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think that code switching is a thing. And
Yeah.
I do feel like there is a generational divide. And I do feel like it hits different for boomers and Gen Xers than it does for like, the Gen Z, the younger people. Because I feel like society has changed, culture has changed. You're more accepted as you are for the younger generations. Whereas,
We paved the way for them.
yeah, you couldn't go to work with locks, in the 80s or so. Or I mean, maybe you could, but it was a different
Some of it was written
situation.
in rules, the Crown Act.
Yeah.
we had it, so
No braids. Yep.
right. Yes, I stopped listening
seen
to
that.
them. I'm like, y'all don't like vote for who you want to vote for, but like this channel is talking about like BS stuff. Like, why are we now getting into politics? That's not even what y'all talk about. Now all of a
And
sudden
not
we're
in the church.
politics. Yeah, becoming like
Not in
preachers,
the church.
telling folks to vote for Trump. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said, who was that guy? Divine Photos, that guy who said that he would rather die than to see a black woman become president, and he was a black man.
Oh. Was he in the
Yeah.
car talking?
Yes.
That guy? Yeah.
Glorious. He's like human trafficked. He's done all kind of stuff.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to the debates. I mean, I think we need to step out of all this back and forth chit chat and have like an actual event where we have both candidates together. Let's have some conversation about issues head to head. Let's just see what we're dealing with here. So there's, I mean, let's just have the direct comparison. Let's just have this.
Yeah.
That's in September.
I cannot
So
wait.
let's do it. Yeah.
It's only a month
And
away, a couple weeks, depending
Yeah.
on
And you know what else is in September?
The
Somebody's
DNC.
getting sentenced in September.
Oh yeah, I heard. But I said, like, so is he going to get sentenced to prison time, or he's going to get bailed? Or those are the two options.
I don't know.
Bailed pending.
I mean, he's damn near 80 years old, so I don't know. I think they may take that into consideration too. Like,
Mhm. That's interesting. When is the DNC? Next week?
Next week.
Oh, I can't wait. I wish I
So,
could go to Chicago.
that'll be exciting. I don't know who's going to be there too. I wonder.
Yeah,
I know that
celebrities.
Obama's speaking.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Ooh, he's rough though. Right? Isn't he? He's rough.
Hey. Oh, you mean health wise? Oh, I haven't seen him in a minute. Last time I saw
Yeah.
him,
The last couple times I've seen him, he's been like
dang.
shaky and not like all there. He's pretty
Oh,
old,
God.
isn't he?
And he's not that old.
But I remember after was it 2016, the DNC of 2016 when Hillary was running and they dropped the balloons and he was just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's speaking. I think Biden's speaking too.
Okay. Oh gosh. Is that a good thing? So two questionable people. Clinton's going to be 78 next week, so maybe he'll be there for his birthday.
Wow. He's the same
Or
age as Donald Trump.
oh no, he'll be 78 on the 19th, so Sunday
Mm,
or Monday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Holden said he's going to get an ankle monitor. Dang. Can he leave the country?
Oh, that's a good
Trump
question.
can't leave the country, can he? I mean, he's a convicted felon. He can't go anywhere, can he?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see.
Dang. Because how can you be president if you can't leave the country? Oh, Sean says no.
Oh, accept you. 38 countries they can't travel to.
And he can't vote. Yep, he can't vote. Well, how is this real life? Like, how is this even?
Wow, you can't vote. People can vote for you.
Those photos came out of JD Vance this week.
Oh yes, did you have them?
I don't have any of them. I mean, I'm sure we could pull it up and share screen, but I don't know if they've responded or had a comment about them. I feel like Trump may be regretting his choice.
Oh, you can't.
Because it doesn't seem like.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's been good things, any good things coming from this choice.
Nothing good. He thought he was going against Biden. I love that they waited until after to do it.
Isn't that great? That was a good move.
That gave me some.
We've been complaining.
Yeah.
Weren't we complaining? We've been complaining like Democrats are just they're not playing the game.
Yeah. Oh, he thought he was in hog heaven, and they said, "Wicka, wicka, wicka."
Yeah.
They said he was going to change the law for Trump to vote, and it's more complicated. Some people can vote, some can't. I don't know how it works. But yeah, so he had pictures of him, and he had a name, right? So Sofa Loren. Oh no, somebody made a joke of him, called him Sofa.
Well, because JD Vance has a history that's very opposed to who he's presenting himself to be today.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was more liberal. His best friend in law school, I think, is a trans woman. A lot of the things that he promoted and the causes that he promoted are not in line with what he's talking about today. Absolutely furniture. He's never going to get rid of that. And that's hilarious. And then he had his wife out there, which is like, I don't feel bad for Vladimir Putin. But his wife was out there trying to clean up his mess. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to that debate too.
Yeah.
Tim Walz and JD Vance. Let's bring it.
Because he's already
been doing. That's another thing is they're criticizing Tim Walz's military service.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What happened?
So he served 24 years with the Army National Guard, and he retired before his unit was sent to Afghanistan. And so they're saying that he ditched his unit.
Oh.
Yeah. But I guess supposedly, I mean, I don't understand the logistics of how the military works, but he put in his retirement papers and all that stuff before he knew that his unit was being shipped, because there's a process. It's not like you just retire.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, he did serve 24 years too. So it's like, you can't discredit 24 years. I don't know. And we have somebody who literally dodged the draft. So I can't.
Right? Literally. And people don't see
your dad served. My dad served.
Drafted.
So I can't. Yeah, drafted. Thank you. And then Agent Orange, and your dad and my dad probably got sick and passed because of their service.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So I have no pity.
My poor dad.
Yeah. Senor Orange. Senor Orange Cheeto Man. So whatever.
He lied about having serves.
I don't think he's ever served anybody in his entire life.
Hey, looks like we have a couple more people in the channel. If you're here, welcome. And if you drop in the comments, let us know where you're watching from. Thank you.
Yay.
Hey.
Little midday stuff.
Right?
So yeah, I don't know. What else is going on? I don't know what else is going on.
Let's see.
Hmm.
I think that was the main thing. We talked about the code switching in the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really know.
Oh, the AI claims. Trump is saying that Kamala's
Right.
the size of her
Oh, it's fake.
rallies.
Yes. He said that.
He's so obsessed with size, people. He's so obsessed with size.
He
Poor
said
man.
that he got issues. He said that the MLK I Have a Dream speech had fewer people than he had at his speech.
That was wrong. Mm-mm. Why does he do that? Why? I think he's the only one that cares about crowd size like that, because he's been talking about that since day one. He's been talking about crowd size. He
Does that
tried to
mean-
compare his inauguration to Obama's, and you can see the picture of like the National Mall, and it's not comparable at all. And then he's going to talk about MLK.
Mhm.
Like what? Why? Like why? Why? Narcissism. I feel like that's
definitely what I didn't want to say it, but what is
Yeah.
this? Did you see the boxer lawyered up and getting ready to sue? Who is that?
Which boxer?
Ben Holden
Ooh,
or Divine Photos? If you know, it's clickbait just to go viral.
that's true.
Viral.
He's trying to stay in the news.
Mm-hmm. You know you're gonna troll, and you know you're gonna upset people. He's a troll. He's a professional troll.
Yeah. That was pretty pimp though, the way her Air Force 2 landed and everybody was in the hangar and it came in.
Oh, I didn't
turned
see.
around. Did you see the footage of that? Everybody was in the hangar and like the plane came right in and turned around and pulled up and she got off. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I gotta see that. Let's see a video.
Oh, the boxer. Yeah.
Khalifa or something like that.
Yeah. You see the boxer lawyered up and getting ready to sue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel bad for her.
That was horrible. How did it even get out that people were saying she was trans?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I think the Italian boxer that she fought was making claims.
Yeah.
And saying she was scared and this and that and whatever.
For the Olympics, I don't know. We got Romania, we got Italy. We're seeing some kind of like racism and homophobia.
Or that's not even homophobia or trans. If she's just a strong woman.
But they're trying to
feel. Yeah.
Trans.
But I feel like that's so disingenuous though. Like, because you feel there's an unfair advantage, she's got to be trans.
Yeah.
Like that's
because you want to make it impossible. It's impossible for
another
woman to beat me. It's impossible. So something's got to be different.
That's and that happened before with track, right?
There were some women who, so there are some women who carry hormones that, so they're
higher testosterone.
Women, they have testosterone levels that are too high, but they're women. And it's like, so you're saying a woman, born a woman with high testosterone cannot do this, but if I were born a man and my testosterone is lower, then I can. It's like, just let them all play it. Sheesh.
I don't know. But I feel for her because the conversation got very personal, and I couldn't imagine being her and having people debating my genitalia online and talking about, I mean, it's like, that's terrible. And
then think about that in the context of what we have going on in some of these states where the kids are getting evaluated. Like, I can't imagine being a kid and getting evaluated, like somebody trying to evaluate my sex. Like, are they gonna look like I don't know. It's just weird.
It's like children athletes.
Yeah,
it's a physical advantage, right? Like, tall people show up.
How dare they?
Yeah, I don't.
I forgot about that.
I feel for her
too.
Yeah, and I wonder if that put her in danger because was it Albania? Where is she from? I think it's Albania, right?
Iran?
Wherever she's from, it's illegal. Being transgender is illegal. All that's what I'm saying. So like, who knows what she had to deal with when she went home?
Lord. Stop the presses.
Mm.
Oh, okay. No, it was Tim Walz, his 1995 DUI.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They tried to take it out of. They told the press his campaign told the press he wasn't drinking, claiming he failed it due to a misunderstanding. And the DUI charge was dropped because it wasn't true.
Algeria. Yeah, Algeria.
But then it shows that he clearly was transported to the hospital for blood alcohol testing.
Okay.
So I don't know why they're bringing. It's just like what they did that with George Bush. He had a DUI and he became
Yeah.
president.
Yeah. He didn't grape anybody though, right?
This guy, no, hope not.
I'm just saying. Oh, so he got a DUI. He didn't
Yeah,
rape anybody. He was out
right.
there falsifying records after sleeping with a
Exactly.
PRN star.
Corn
He's
star.
not flying. He's not flying on Epstein's plane.
Mm-hmm.
He's not walking in on teen pageant contestants.
Grabbing by
while
the
they're
peak.
teaching.
Yeah, he's sick.
So
People love some sick, but then you think like people love dictators and crazy people. They have some they're drawn to them. This is how people join cults, the cult of Trump.
you know what? I've been for fun. I've been watching these TikTok lives where they debate. There's there's these younger dudes. They're like 20, 22.
Oh
And
yeah,
they debate like Parker. One of the guys, Parker. Another one is Harry something or other, and another one's like Dean. Something like all these younger dudes who just debate for like
and they're
sport
good
or whatever.
We should do
Yeah, they've
that.
got these talking points. I just think it's interesting, and I'm listening because I want to hear. They only debate MAGA
Mhm.
supporters, and I'm listening because I want to hear what what MAGA people are saying. Like I'm just
Wait,
curious.
what channel? This
On a TikTok panel,
the TikTok.
but it's crazy to like if you bring up a fact or you bring up a policy, you bring up a stat, how they pivot and go, oh well, that's okay because da, 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 da. And that like it doesn't matter what you present because they will find a way to support or to defend this man.
Yes, it's crazy.
And it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's insane.
I see why you question reality.
Destiny. I love Destiny. He's good. Destiny is good.
Is Destiny the guy? I've
Blue
been
hair. He used to have like the blue hair. I don't know if he still has blue
was
hair.
like Poly or something, and got divorced or something.
I'm not sure. But I remember he used to debate Pearl all the time, but he has like blue hair. Destiny's good.
Oh, he's live now himself. Don't go over there now.
No, but Destiny's really good. I like watching his
Destiny, but I know Destiny from.
and he owns people.
Okay. Yeah.
But I love watching the debates.
Let me follow.
And I love it when people bring the receipts. Like if you're gonna make a claim of whose channel?
The two you're talking about.
Oh, I like the dude I watch is Parker.
Parker.
He's
Okay.
based out of LA. Parker.
McCollum.
I don't know what's going on. I can send you the link to whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just listen. He's on like every day. I think I send it to you. They get paid too. Like that's his job. I'm like, okay. And he just debates MAGA people all day.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. I mean, these young guys like figured out a way to make a living just talking, and he used to be a Trump supporter. He voted for, I think he voted for Trump the first time around.
Did a job.
Parker, yeah. And he said, hey, Broken Traditions.
Hey,
good. I like good Trouble's good too. Good Trouble's good too. Ace who? Ace Metaphor? He's not very political, but he's good for relationship stuff.
Okay.
There's another guy on TikTok. I mean, we're just sharing stuff. There's another guy on TikTok. Was it Pancakes? What is it? Something Pancakes. Why can't I remember? But he's been really good at breaking down. He discusses all of the assassination attempt stuff.
Oh,
He breaks down a lot of the what is it? Something I think it's Good Pancakes or something pancakes. If you just search pancakes and assassination, I'm sure it'll come up.
Damn.
Mark Lamont Hill. No, but I can look that up.
Here in
Mark Lamont Hill.
Philly.
Who's in Philly?
Mark Lamont Hill. He's a pundit. You've probably seen him. He's on.
It sounds familiar. Like the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was there. There was a black network he was on, but that went broke.
For the people in the comments, where do you guys get your news?
Yeah,
like, do you read online? Do you watch cable news? Do you watch online news? YouTube channels? I'm just curious where everybody gets their news, or how do you vet your news? Or if you could share where you get your news.
I get my news a lot from Instagram, and then I'll go to I subscribe to New York Times. I'll go on
Broken tradition.
Don't
rely on us, dude.
I'll be knowing, man.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, then
How
I'll
about you, Mo?
check.
Instagram, you said?
So I'll see stuff on Instagram, then I'll look it up online. And I have a subscription to New York Times if I want to like get something in depth. So that's when I'll send you like a New York Times link after I read it, because you don't know what's true and what's not. So I listen to radio, I listen to NPR news. I look at the news online. Usually that's what Reuters. So CNN. I tried to watch
I'm not,
but I can't. I don't have it, so I can't.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm very left leaning. I watch and listen to MSNBC pretty regularly. My husband is conservative, so we have regular conversations about politics in our house. So I get information from him and his perspective. I look at Facebook, I look at Instagram, I look at TikTok, and then I get online, and sometimes I'll read Fox News until I get sick to my stomach. I read, AP News. Like I just everything. I listen to different podcasts.
Yeah, podcasts too.
Yeah. So I just consume a lot of it.
Yeah, I consume a lot, and then if I want to dig into something, then I dig. What happened?
Yeah. What was sad?
What
happened to Ricky Smiley?
Is he alive?
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, if anybody wants to come up, here's the link.
Hey, if you guys don't follow Broken Traditions, go follow, subscribe to his channel too. He has a lot of stuff.
Drop your link, Broken Traditions. Wait.
He has a lot of hot takes on current events and stuff. His wife said, "My husband." Broken tradition.
I can't. I just can't.
Yeah. No, but I think it's important to have conversations with people who have different viewpoints from you.
Yeah, because you don't
crashing out over Kamala.
You don't want to. What do you call it? An echo
chamber. Well, I think also, I mean, we started off the conversation talking about. I think we were talking with Divine Photos when they were first in here, about polls and stuff. Like, you have no idea. We have no idea who's ahead. And we won't know until it's over. And there's no way, I think if you go to right-leaning media, they're going to say Trump's got it in the bag. If you go to left-leaning media, Kamala's crushing him. We don't know. And I don't think there is any unbiased source out there that's going to give you a straightforward answer. And I think there's a lot of people who are not being honest when answering polls because they don't want to admit, hey, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump, or hey, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. Like, there's wives that have literally come onto like talk shows and things like that, podcasts, and say, they're asking, is there a way for my husband to know who I voted for? Like, there's marriages out there that are like that. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like, and so you don't know if people are being genuine when they answer these questions and what they're going to do once they step into the voting booth or fill out their ballot. So who knows? And that's what happened in 2016. You don't know.
Yep. People were just knew Trump was going to lose.
Hillary had it, right? Yep. And then what happened?
Not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. Y'all need to block every last one of their asses.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play
it.
Is that Ricky Smiley?
Instagram and social media, and stop. Like, that's just garbage. It's just garbage.
Can we
Everybody
be
got to
united
find-
on anything?
Yeah. Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always
Black
complain.
folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her.
Oh, he's
If you
with
sit at
her.
home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Okay. Oh, you sent me a link. Oh, that's what I was like. Who is that? Thanks.
I wonder. I don't know. I'd like to have people come through and share why they support Donald Trump. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah, broken traditions come true.
Putting him on. I mean, I would like to hear it. I really would. Like what types of things.
Yeah, you might convince me. I'm still, begrudgingly voting, but
give me a minute. He got to set up his whole setup, his lights and stuff.
Yes, flashing lights. Wait, can you hear this?
Page right here, Maria. Good morning.
Here's what's happening in news. Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota held their first.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the same thing we were listening to. Thank you.
Yep. But those debates, I listen to those debates on TikTok every afternoon.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna start. Parker, get a job. Okay, let me follow
a job
because I'll forget.
He's young, and he gets mad sometimes. There was one dude that admitted he committed voter fraud. Like people just start saying stuff on his thing, and he's like, "You just admitted that on the thing," like because he said he votes for his wife, he votes for everybody in his household, he takes their ballots and votes for them and stuff.
What?
I mean, they just be saying stuff like crazy stuff.
See, the system is up.
And then people don't believe like E. Jean Carroll stuff. And it's crazy because people don't understand a lot of things. They don't understand the difference between criminal and civil court.
Oh,
they don't understand what statute of limitations is. They don't, and it's like, and I'm sitting there in the comments like, statute of limitations is 3 years in New York for grape. And so that's why they couldn't, they just don't understand. Preponderance of the evidence is what the standard of, burden of proof is. And I'm yelling this stuff in the comments. It's like, please understand.
Yes.
People don't understand. Maybe we should do just a quick legal run through for people to know what's going on. Because they're sitting there like, oh, it was a civil case. So obviously, if he's not guilty in a criminal case, then it means that he didn't do it. No, that's not what it means. It means
burden of proof. Yeah.
Yeah. It means that the statute of limitations ran.
Yeah.
Well, if she didn't bring the case,
procedural,
and then there's victim blaming. Well, why didn't she bring it in 3 years? Well, I mean, over 60% of people who are assaulted don't report it or whatever. Like people don't. It's a lot of victim blaming and stuff like that. It's so.
I can't see you in Broken Traditions chat though.
We always fight.
Wait, you're going live, Broken Tradition? Hey, today we going live with Broken Tradition.
Broken Tradition. Oh my gosh. It's fun going midday. This is nice.
Yeah, midday is fun.
We can't do it though. Once school and work and stuff starts.
Yeah, once that starts.
Unfortunately.
That's why we can just drop in. We'll just giving you these little drop-ins when we can.
If you guys are on Instagram, go follow M and Mo. There too.
Uh-oh. And coming to the stage, Broken Tradition.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
What was that?
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm going live. I'm doing a members only live stream. I'm recording an episode for, I think it might be coming out in 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm doing a members only live stream for that.
Oh yeah, can't wait. What time?
Yeah.
Nice.
At 3:50 it's going to start.
Okay, great. We have time.
So if you're a member of the channel, you could join. If not, you got to pay $4.99 to join the membership.
Before we get started, we have Divine Photos who said the thing I disagree with Kamala pandering is having Meg Thee Stallion perform. I think Broken Tradition, didn't you do a video on that?
I did, yes.
She should. I didn't know. I didn't know how I felt about that either. But that was definitely pandering. That was
yeah.
I said that
was to fill the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for a free concert. But I said that, they misused Meg Thee Stallion because she had a lot more to offer than just doing that. Like you had Quavo speaking, but you had Meg Thee Stallion performing, she's a college graduate in health administration, got a business, a bachelor's, in health administration. So she could have been speaking about health. I mean, she got shot by Tory Lanez. She could have been speaking about domestic violence
against women.
Yeah. What else she had? She has
a lot of donating. Houston.
She has a partnership with Nike and Planet Fitness. You can talk about
she's very fit. Yeah.
And she's one of the only rare rappers that has a natural body.
Yeah.
So it's like you had so much more to offer than just talking about them songs that she did. And I don't know, it was a bad look.
Yeah. All right. Well, bum. Hear Broken Tradition's take on Trump.
I don't have a take on Trump.
You don't?
No, I don't, because I don't know. Like when it comes to politics, and I agree with Sean is saying right here, they're literally paying people to come up on these stages or go on their radio shows or do whatever just to promote the other politician. Like Ricky Smiley crashing out saying that black men just get in line. You're not giving me a reason. Or you got Hulk Hogan on the RNC ripping up his shirt. It's the same thing. You're just paying people. I mean, I got an email from the Biden administration, like an agency asking me to create content, and they're gonna pay me for content. So if they coming to me to create content, how much you think they paying Ricky Smiley and DL Hughley and Hulk Hogan and Amber Rose? How much you think they paying these people?
Well, I guess that's the world we're in. Influencers. Yeah. I mean, it's just like creating a commercial or whatever. You got to reach people however you can reach them. And if that's how it is, that's how it is. I mean,
but it's not even genuine. It's not even genuine information you're giving people. Like, you don't know my stance on Biden, but you asking me to create content on Biden to pay. You're going to pay me for it. So I could just go up with
spam. That's why.
But the same
that's
thing,
what it is.
Yeah, you just see all these people crashing out. Like we said, Ricky Smiley crashing out, Pierre crashing out.
What does crashing out mean?
You just, all right, you ever seen like a kid play a video game and they just get mad and they start throwing the controllers and they just can't handle it anymore? That's crashing out. That's what they were doing.
Oh, I didn't take it like that. He seemed like he was composed. Did he get worse?
Oh, I don't know if you listened to the whole thing. It got bad. He was saying that, we should vote for Kamala Harris because there's a chance that Kamala Harris could be, I guess, become the president. What's it called when? Yeah, very emotional. What's it called when I guess
so emotional job. So emotional.
Oh, do I have it here? I think I might could drop it on here. I don't know. But there we go. Let's see if it works.
Yes.
Carl Thomas, stop it.
But yeah, it was very no information, no reasons. It's just saying that she could be the first woman of color president, and this could happen on Martin Luther King's Martin Luther King Day and all the Divine Nine. All that.
Yeah, like the party aspect versus what did she bring into the table? I'm just kidding.
No, but literally, like, there's no policies. She's running on just vote for me because of the other guy, not because I'm better because of this. There's no policies on her website. I'm not sure now, but I did a video a few weeks ago. It was no policies.
I mean, she's mentioned some stuff. I don't know what's on the website. She
mentioned talking points.
She's rolling things. Yeah. And I think at the convention, maybe stuff will roll out more.
She has to at the convention. If she doesn't, then
I don't see why.
I mean, but
why would she?
What do you mean?
I mean, she's gaining traction without doing it. It's not about what she's bringing to the table. It's about the other person. For people who support Kamala or people who hate Trump.
Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have like her policies listed on her website.
That's what Sean says here. Her policies don't drop till the DNC, just like Trump. Yeah, he didn't really have anything till the
Project
RNC.
2025.
That's usually what it is. Don't they drop their platform at the convention?
But didn't Biden have policies prior to him dropping out?
But he was already the existing administration, so they've probably been up since the prior. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But I would say this too. I think that Biden should have just dropped out totally. He should not finish his term. He should have just gave
Damn.
Kamala the will at this time. Like, why?
Mhm.
What are you sitting here for? Just give it to her.
That would have
Let-
broken Trump completely,
Yeah.
because she would have been the 47th president, and he
That's what I-
already made all his 47 merch. It would have
See?
died.
I mean,
All that Biden stuff
we still-
ruined. 47 stuff ruined.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better play of making her the president. Just saying, I'll drop out. I have health issues. It's easier for me just to drop out, and Kamala, you take the wheel for the remainder of my term. And now she's running as a president, not as a vice president. I think that'd have been better.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
It's still possible. Maybe
Either
Biden-
that or do something. Do something with your time. He's not doing do something. Do something big.
Yeah. But I agree with
Waiting.
Divine Photo too. Yeah, how did Kamala go from MIA VIP to VP to the most popular presidential candidate?
because there were no other options. What else were they gonna do?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see nobody else being in her position. And I honestly feel bad for Kamala. I think that she's thrown into this more than it's something that she wants to do.
You think? I don't know.
Whatever.
She was
I don't
ran
have
for
feelings.
president, so
Vibes. Yeah, it's all vibes. The old
Yeah.
vibes.
it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I think
That's
she's
all it
thrown
is.
into it. I mean, who else would they have?
Nobody. Nobody.
Like,
Problem.
what other
Nobody wants
president-
to pick it up from here.
Can we
Yeah.
get
They want a full campaign season. They want a full, nobody wants it
Yes.
from here.
We
I think her VP choice is helpful. He's got experience. He's got, executive experience. So, I mean, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know, man.
Ooh, Divine Photos come through. I want to hear what your take. What you talking about?
All right, I'll say this. I don't think Kamala's going to win, but I think she's going to become president. I think if Trump wins,
What?
listen. When Trump wins, they're going to hit him with some technicality of, you got this going on, you can't sit as president, and it's going to be Kamala. I think that's
It's
going
going to be a war.
Yeah, he said I forgot to mention that. So with the fear mongering, he keeps talking about World War III. He said if Kamala wins, we're going into World War III. He said that.
They keep talking about this violence. I can't. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right? Like it
I have a question,
Brett.
personal question. And where are you at in the northwest?
Nanya? No, just kidding.
What state? This was state.
I'm in Washington.
Oh, okay. We going to Oregon. That's why I was asking. So never mind.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what part?
Oh, I'm just north of Portland.
Okay, yeah,
I'm right on the
figured that.
border. Mhm.
Okay, so we
Wait, are Portland?
yeah, I think we're going to Portland.
Y'all should
Oh.
link up. Oh my god.
God.
Hey. You have
Yeah, we
time?
go. I guess so. Yeah, we just going like hiking and stuff. So that's what we're doing in October.
Aw.
Like,
So we're going to
Okay, yeah.
we're
I'm
going to go to
close.
Portland. We're going to Portland. Then after that, we're going to go to San Diego. So we're going to see two different parts of the
Aw.
Oh,
West Coast.
man,
Yeah.
life.
Oh.
I think that we should have a Broken Traditions episode in person with him in Broken Traditions and me on the video.
Em, you got more than one mic?
I'll rent out a.
No.
That's my bad mic.
Oh yeah. Wherever that is. Somewhere over here.
Rent out the workroom.
Capitol Lake.
So Ben said he
Uh-oh,
raised
Ben
his
Holden in Olympia? What? PNW represent. Raised in San Diego. I'm from SoCal too, Ben Holden. What? Do I know you?
Right, as somebody we know.
No.
Ben Holden.
Oh my gosh.
I've been Holden.
That's crazy. Small world. Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, what y'all takes on the Olympics? How you feel about the Olympics? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
We just talked about it,
I know I came in late. I was working on something. I'm sorry.
Breakdancing was wild.
right?
I couldn't watch it.
And they're doing Jordan Chiles wrong.
I get it, but I don't care.
She's from here. She's from my town.
Okay. I mean, I get it, yeah, but you know, I mean, originally she lost, then after that she won, then she lost again.
But
So-
she didn't lose. The judges messed up. That's why she lost. They didn't factor in her difficulty. If they had done it properly to begin with, she would have gotten third.
But why did they? I don't know. I didn't look too much into it. I had no thoughts of it. Noah Lyles, I'm tired of him already. Like I don't want to see him in 2028.
Did he have COVID? What happened?
All right.
Or was that fake?
I think
I don't
fake.
understand. He
All right, I
lost the
think it's-
200 because
Yeah, he won the 100. Then after that, he
barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
questionable,
He did
right?
a little.
Then he ran the 200, which is his race. He's supposed to win the 200, but when he came in third, all of a sudden he got COVID. Then 2 days later, he's partying in Paris. It don't make sense. Especially he got COVID, he got asthma, all this stuff. I don't know. It just
I know that's
it
why I
seemed
was
like
like, he
something
has
for the
bad
Netflix.
asthma.
It's something for the Netflix documentary that's going to come out soon. That's all it is.
Did that Freaknik documentary ever come out?
It did. It did. It's bad. I didn't like it.
I want to watch.
It's on Hulu.
Oh, I feel like I did watch and it sucked. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
To watch.
I think 21 Savage has something to do with it. That's why. Like, you're from Atlanta, but you're also from England. Like, you don't know real Freaknik culture.
Is that the one Trump pardoned? 21 Savage? Who did he pardon?
I know he pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black.
Oh, Kodak Black. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, this has been a fun conversation.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here and get ready for my my live stream in an hour.
I'll be there. So
okay.
see you.
And buy M a membership so she could join too.
I need to go check it out. I need to go over there.
All right, I appreciate y'all later.
Take care.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks everyone for joining us. This was fun. And we'll see you next week at our regular time, right? Our regular time. Or maybe
I guess Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday at 5:30.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, 8:30 Eastern. So hope to see you there. Thanks for joining us. Good to see some of you come back. Ben Holden.
Yeah.
Sean.
That's not an Olympia.
Tradition.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Design photos. Thank you all. All right, y'all.
Happen in the next 4 or 5 days.
Right. So I'm sure some stuff is already happening. So
the DNC. The DNC. Yep. But anyways.
All right. Bye.